Oh shit. Get this shit going now, y'all. We'll get this shit cracking off. No time. What up, everybody? Welcome back to Matty P's Urban Comedy Podcast. You know, we broadcast live on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok all simultaneously, y'all. So letting y'all know what's up, y'all. So let's get this shit cracking, y'all. Get this shit cracking. All right, y'all. I don't know if y'all know it or not, though, but right now, y'all, in about 2 weeks, we face another government shutdown, a partial shutdown, right? And it's because they got to pass 9 budgets, coming up. Nine, right? But the Democrats say we ain't passing nothing until Kristi Noem comes in and explains what's going on with the ICE agents, Department of Human Services, DHS, right? Yes, that's what they said. Yes. They want her to explain the Pum in Maryland, also the unaliving of her name Miss Rose, whatever her last name is. They want to explain that stuff too. Now, if the government shuts down, that means that ICE is shut down as well. So I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It will affect nobody snapping, none of that stuff like that. Yeah, that would not affect nobody snapping, none of that stuff. But it would shut down the ICE agents right then and there, y'all. And I ain't got no problem with that. Shut their ass down. Shut their ass down, because she's been avoiding coming down for a congressional hearing, and I'm glad that they do it. I'm glad they're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Also today, listening to TV again, you know what I'm saying, about 5 Republicans and 5 Democrats all went to Denmark to talk to Denmark and let them know that if Donald Trump touches Greenland or he keeps mentioning it, they will impeach his ass. They will impeach his ass. These are what the Republicans are saying. It's a good goddamn thing. They said they will impeach his ass. I don't see them why they waiting. I just go, they should just impeach his ass right now. He's done enough to get this shit done to him. So he should be impeached right now. We ain't got to wait. They should do it right now because they have enough articles impeaching on his ass. And Don Bacon also said of Nebraska, he said the whole administration, this is a Republican, y'all. This is a Republican. What's up, Lisa, babe? What's going on? Anyway, y'all, this is a Republican saying this, y'all. So you know they serious now. But it took him all just to threaten Greenland, for them to look at how evil this man is. It took him that long to realize how evil this man is, okay? Now, we know. He told up. Now, also, the judge gave a verdict on the Epstein file release law, you know what I'm saying? The transparency law that went into effect when they did the discharge thing, and all the Democrats and the whole Senate voted for the recent Epstein file stuff. Well, they tried Donald Trump to DOJ to a federal court, to a judge, just saying they shouldn't have to release it because they don't need no special counsel and none of that stuff on it, right? Judge Engelmeyer said, no. You're going to release those files. So they said, well, they got too many files now. It's taking longer because we got more files than what we thought. Okay? They thought that's okay. They thought more files, right? They're just tactic and delay, right? Okay. Because you said you hired over 200 more extra hands to help you do this stuff. So you should have had it out, right? So now they got to release this or something's going to happen, I believe. I believe Kristi Noem may be held in contempt, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, she ain't gonna release them files, right? Oh yeah, they gonna get on ass. See, this is the most corrupt motherfucking administration ever in the state, in the history of the United States. The most corrupt. Lincoln's administration ain't got nothing on this one here. This is the most corrupt administration in American history. It is. Okay? Now, this man, he already told you that what he's about because he listened to Stephen Miller, and Stephen Miller is a racist. Stephen Miller said he is a racist. Okay? He said he wants the United States to have just 100 million people that look like him in the United States. He don't want no other color but nobody but people that look like him in the United States. And I hope he's talking about not physically, because he looked like that little turtle from Skippy, the turtle TV guy back in the day with his old ass, okay? You know what I'm saying? It's an old ass. The panel will open up soon, y'all, but I got to get my rant on first and let y'all know what the dialogue going to be about today, okay? Now, okay? So now, he wants to try to mention something about one of the Republicans, I think it's a spokesman or some ambassador to Iceland. gonna write a tweet saying that he will make a great president for Iceland. So what are y'all doing now? In my opinion, what you threatening them for Iceland now? Y'all saying you want Iceland now too? What the fuck is wrong with this administration, y'all? What the fuck wrong with the administration? Okay? Okay? When they were over in Denmark, the prime minister over Denmark told them that, in other words, in human form, without in layman's term, United States don't want that smoke because that brings smoke that comes with NATO. United States does not want to deal with NATO, okay? They do not want to deal with NATO at all. So while Donald Trump is threatening all this shit, right, they got troops already over there in Greenland right now from France, Germany, Finland, I forgot what other country over there, right? But the EU is backing them, okay, and NATO, okay? Because Denmark is in the EU and NATO. They don't want that smoke. The United States doesn't have enough firepower to defend off all those countries at one time. We don't. I don't give a damn what nobody say. We do not have enough, okay? We do not have enough. Because if they decide to invade the United States, we have no allies. We have nobody to depend on. We have nobody who's going to stand back with, fight with us. None. We messed up all our allies. We turned all the adversaries now. We destroyed peace within NATO if we do that. Okay? Which would give Russia a chance to take over and bomb too, because now we have no allies. What say Russia wouldn't try and go come up in the thing too? Even though I don't think they would, but who said they wouldn't? That'd be easy opportunity right there, right? Bam. And so now we sitting up here and sitting ducks because we have a president up here who's in my opinion, who is senile as hell. Okay? He have to have some form of dementia on his ass, and he does not believe that fat meat is greasy. He don't believe pig is pork. He don't want that smoke. And I'm glad the Republicans went over to Denmark and let them know that they say if that man even touches y'all or keeps mentioning it, we will impeach him. We have articles of impeachment, him and the entire administration. And I am so fucking glad they trying to step up now and do this shit. But they waiting too motherfucking long. Start the article impeachment right now today. Don't give him another motherfucking day. Okay? They've been showing a little thing where he, on all day on news stuff where Donald Trump is fearing impeachment, where it's like he said, that if the Republicans, if they don't win the fucking midterms, that they will impeach me. His exact words. They will impeach me for what? I did a great job. I'm doing a great job. Great. No, you're not. Okay? So now, they need to impeach his ass right now. He does not deserve another motherfucking day sitting up in the goddamn White House destroying American shit, putting our motherfucking lives on the line and shit for some bullshit that he cannot control. He took that goddamn tanker oil from Venezuela and he took the money. He said worth something like $5 billion and $500 million, something like that. Anyway, he put that motherfucking money in Qatar Bank. That money he got for that motherfucking for that oil, this shit went to our treasury and to our Federal Reserve for the people of the United States. That would help a bailout on everything we needed. Okay? That's what we need, y'all. And I land my motherfucking plane on that motherfucker. Don't this motherfucking thing up right now. Get this goddamn thing cracking. Let's get this shit going, y'all. This is some motherfucking bullshit here. And I know you're feeling what I'm talking about. All the other shit is irrelevant right now. This man here needs to go and get the fuck out of motherfucking office. My phone is running slow. Y'all don't know what the fuck going on. Maybe I got some T-Mobile internet section service going on. I don't know what the fuck going on. But we're going to find out what the fuck it is. We're going to find out why my goddamn phone running so goddamn slow today. We're going to get this shit going. This shit, you know, we got a whole bunch of shit to discuss today, y'all. We have a lot of shit to discuss today. And we're going to get right into it. Let me get the rest of these people on up here, y'all. Let me get these people on up here, y'all. And we're going to get right into this shit. Let me see. I'm going to try somebody. I'm going to try people who ain't been up here before. Yeah, let's see what they're talking about. All right. How everybody doing today?
How you doing, bro?
How y'all doing?
All right. I was trying to get my cousin over here. He ain't picking up. He didn't pick up to come over.
Okay, the thing is that y'all know that like I was saying, it may be a partial shutdown of the motherfucking house, y'all, again, but this time it won't affect nobody snapping none of that shit. It's going to affect basically the federal workers and stuff. Which one will be affected will be the fucking Department of DHS, which controls ICE, which I have no problem with that shit. Shut they ass down. And I'm with the Democrats on this one here. They're not going to fund no more for DHS. They said Christian don't need to bring her ass there and sit down in the congressional hearing that she's been promising for the last few weeks, but has not shown up yet. She got to explain the Pum in Maryland. She got to explain the death of the lady in Minnesota. Okay, she got to explain that shit. Okay, she got to explain why they can't get into none of the facilities to see what's going on in the motherfucking the encampments they got. Right. Then she got to explain why another person incarcerated there was unalive too. Okay. The DHS, in my opinion, is nothing but a Gestapo army for Donald Trump to do his dirty work in his bed. That's just my motherfucking opinion, y'all. And that's how I feel about it. Okay. They're doing too much shit. They're getting away with too much shit. And the Department of Justice is not holding their ass accountable. Why? Because the Department of Justice works for Donald Trump as if they're his personal attorney, not the attorney for the United States. That's how I feel about that, y'all. Anybody want to take over? Go ahead.
Did you see the video I sent you? Lisa sent me a video and I sent it to you because it's talking about Greenland, and if he don't pull back, things is going to happen. France is dealing with that. NATO is going to get involved, so it's going to be bad.
Every country about to come after us on our own soil.
Yep,
that's not good.
And then Trump talk about we don't want NATO. We don't want to be a part of NATO. NATO don't want you no more. You can't say you don't want them. They don't want you.
The alliance is broke, y'all. The alliance is broke. Okay? The alliance is broke right now. Only way United States will gain some type of respect more is if we put a new head of the state up in that office right now. That is the only way. And I believe if they got rid of the whole administration, and I could be wrong, I got to do some research, but I believe that if they got rid of the whole administration, like today, if they got rid of them today, Hakeem Jeffries will become interim president, I believe, because he'll be the minority. Speaker of the House, I believe, because that means Trump's whole administration is gone. Hakeem Jeffries will become an interim president, I believe. I think I'm not mistaken. But so that means that in November, it will no longer be a midterm. It will have to be a emergency presidential election. Okay, so if they impeach him right now, that is what is going to happen. Okay, now, even though Hakeem Jeffries will be called like the interim president, I don't know if he still has the authority of a president to do certain acts and sign certain things. I don't know. Got to do more research on that. You know what I'm saying? I got to study more of my civics. But if he can negotiate and erase everything that Donald Trump put in for the funding of DHS. He can get rid of the ICE agents on the streets and stuff like that. That means he can pass the bill for the people's health insurance and shit. He can do a lot, but I know certain things he can't do. So that means, y'all, while we're preparing for a midterm, I believe, y'all, we can be preparing for an emergency presidency in November, y'all, instead of the midterms. And right now, the front runner is for the Democrats is Gavin Newsom. Okay, y'all. He will be the front runner. He will be representing the Democrats for the United States presidency, y'all. And I'm all for that. I am all for that. Right? I'm all for it. And right now, if he was to have a vice president right now, I wouldn't want Jasmine Crockett. No, I wouldn't want Jasmine Crockett. Because you still got racists out there misogynists. I would like him to get Josh Shapiro of Pennsylvania, the governor of Pennsylvania. Go ahead, y'all. Anybody want to say something about that?
I say, bring it on. That's what I say. Bring it on.
Let's go.
Get them rascals out of there.
Anyone but him.
Right.
Come out.
Man, I'll take Maddie in office.
Right. President Maddie.
President
Just put
Maddie.
all of us in the government.
Yeah. You got your congressional seat right here, right in front of you. We got you.
Right now, anybody will do because we can't keep going like this. We day by day we're stepping into a situation where we are gonna be eating crackers and
All I say is y'all better stack up on them MREs, boy.
if this keeps going, we're gonna be eating crackers and MREs because everything that's happened can be reversed because there was nothing that was actually approved by Congress and them. So everything can be reversed, but the thing is we can't keep going down this road because what's going to happen is we're going to be at the point of no return. So they got to stop it right now. They got to stop it right now.
Well,
if he gets past this right here, it's a wrap, y'all.
Well, I can say this here. I know how to bake my own bread. I ain't got to go to the store. I got enough dry yeast, enough flour to suffice my behind, and enough rice and enough canned goods.
I got like a year's supply of stuff, like MREs and water and all of that inside of a big old tote. So I'm good for about a year.
Okay.
Listen, I'm gonna have my son send me some military stuff.
And
They got cows in the backyard. I can jump the fence and get me one of them right quick. I'm gonna eat good.
I'm coming meet you.
Come on, girl.
Okay.
We got them crawfish pond. We're gonna get something.
Oh, we're gonna eat and we can feed everybody else that wanna come.
Okay, y'all.
You know, to kind of support what Mashup was saying, if they don't do anything with him now, the next is going to be worse. He is opening that door for even more corruption, and with the Supreme Court saying that, you know, there's immunity, he is truly opening that door for whoever after him to be even worse. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say I don't know why they're not taking action. I'm wondering what kind of discussions are being had in Congress among all of them.
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be no discussion. The man needs to go. The man needs to go. I mean,
he does, but here's the thing: they're so performative on camera they're so performative, especially the Republicans. And to Lisa's point, I don't think anyone can be worse than Trump, but we don't know that. And I think that they need to look at this as an example that we need some changes, because he has completely circumvented the Supreme Court, the Constitution, which honestly, I think it's a bit antiquated. It needs to be updated. It needs to be changed. This shit was written by slave owners.
Really?
Maybe we need to make some changes to it. But I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. These people, like, look at when Biden was in office, when Obama was in office. People weren't rioting like this. We weren't having all of this discourse, all of these protests, all of this like us versus them kind of protests. Every time we get, I don't know. I'm just so tired of all of this.
I don't know.
I'm tired of feeling like we can't do anything.
Well, we can't do something. They need to get his ass out of motherfucking office. That's what they need to do. Impeach his ass. Why wait? That's what I understand. Why is y'all waiting? Why is y'all waiting? That's what I don't understand. That's the fuck part.
I can't wait to get to the polls. Everybody, please get. I mean, that can't come fast enough for me, but
it'll be some real damage done by the time November comes.
Because he's expecting it. He already knows what's going to happen if the Republicans lose the House and the Senate, and I feel like he is going to try and burn this place to the ground before that happens.
But y'all know the Taliban after him. They already said at all costs they played this time. They said they ain't gonna miss. The Taliban's all on the news and everything. They said they ain't playing. And I said, Lord, I wish I was with the Taliban, because I tell them, waiting late at night, White House over there in Mar-a-Lago, let them be sleep.
Listen, they got a bounty supposedly. I'll put some money up too.
No, don't say that. 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 Don't say that.
Right, sorry.
Don't say that.
Allegedly, supposedly, I'm not sure. Entertainment purposes, yada yada yada.
But y'all, I was right. Wait, y'all, I was right. The Speaker of the House becomes the president, the interim president. So if the entire administration is gone, that means
if the vice president.
No. If Donald Trump's entire, they trying to impeach the whole entire administration. That means president, vice president, secretary of state,
Speaker of the House.
everything. That means that Hakeem Jeffries would become interim president because he'd be the minority speaker of the House. I mean, the majority speaker of the House. Okay. And it said that James K. Polk of Tennessee was the first and only speaker to serve as president when they got rid of every guy with a whole cabinet. Okay. So that means he will become interim president. He would not go out in history books as a real president, but he would have an asterisk by his name. Okay. So that means that he will have full power as a president. He would have full power as the president, y'all. So that means he can do everything with executive order that Trump has put in place. Okay? You know he's going to shut down ICE. In my opinion, he will shut down ICE. He will shut down, he'll get the federal workers back up in there. He will get the healthcare back going on. He'll get FEMA back going on. The World Health Organization back. USA get that shit back right there and shit. Okay? Then he has the power to get rid of the Department of Justice heads like Christy Nome, Ty Blanche. Okay, and Cass Patel and them. He has the right to get rid of all of them. Okay, so now I'm not worried about the midterm now because I want them really to do what they're gonna do. Then impeach his whole administration. We can start fresh, and that is the only way we'll be able to justify and get some kind of respect and acknowledgement from the world that we made a change. Okay, that's what we need. And what he
Maddie, yeah. I don't think it'll be Jeffries though. I think it'll be Mike Johnson.
Old administration, the Republicans gone. They don't have the votes. Right now, they don't have the votes. That's why they're trying not to have the hearings right now. Even though the Democrats say they're not doing it unless the passes budget bills, even though because they want Christian Nome to come there and she got to explain herself. And what Democrats are saying, they don't mind shutting down the motherfucking House because that means that the Department, the DHS, will be shut down as well. Okay, now they don't have enough votes. Republicans have enough votes right now. Democrats got them by one vote right now because Don Bacon retired. Martin Taylor Greene retired. Tom Tillis not running no more. He's done. They had one of the Republicans passed away. You got another one who's in the hospital right now, and they canceled that stuff voting from where you at. You got to be there personally now. So that means the Democrats have one vote ahead of them. All right. So that's why they're really trying to delay it too. They don't have the votes right now. Okay, that is simple as that. Y'all know I be up on this shit all the time. You know I be up on this shit all the time. All they needed was 3 seats, and they got 5 looking at it right now. So they up 1, possibly 2 seats right now. So they don't have the votes to do nothing right now. Okay, that's why Donald Trump is fearing impeachment. Okay, so if they did do the impeach his whole entire administration, Hakeem Jeffries would be considered the Speaker of the House because that means the whole administration is gone. Okay, it's gone. That means that the Democrats would run the motherfucking House and Senate. Mike Johnson would not be the Speaker of the House. It'll be Hakeem Jeffries. Okay? And all those things that Donald Trump took away, he can put back in place until they have, which will probably cause not for a midterm, but for a presidential election in November. Okay? And I got to see how many times that ever happened in history. I got to find out, I got to do some more research on that. But Gavin Newsom, like I said, the front runner, okay? I don't know who would be the front runner for Republican, maybe J.D. Vance try to run again. He's going to try to run as president this time, but he won't get that love. He would not get it. He would not get it.
I say then there needs to be if all of this goes down, there needs to be a bounty on the ICE agents. All of them. Every single one of them.
No, don't say that. Don't say, y'all can't say that, y'all.
No.
Y'all can't say that.
No, I didn't say.
You said needs to be.
All I said was to capture them. They need to bring them in is what needs to happen because they all committed crimes, all of them. Everything they're doing is a crime.
What they need to do is disband it and charge a guy for the unaliving of Renee Good. That's what they need to do.
Exactly.
That Pittsburgh sheriff was like, you don't want this smoke over here. Did you guys see her?
Yeah. Yeah. She told me. Yeah, she
was like, come over here with that bullshit.
Okay, that's it. I'm saying so. It's going down. It is going down. And I wish that, in my opinion, that Jasmine Crockett would run for governor of Texas instead of the Senate. But she said she can get more done in the Senate than she could just being the governor of Texas. And I agree with her. But Texas is so fucked up, she needs to run for governor. Her or Tillery, James Tillery, I like him too, and was fucked up because they both run against each other for the same seat. And I don't like that.
Oh, Tallarico?
Yes.
a lot of people are saying Tallarico might get it just because, you know, Texas is very, very red, and the only way to possibly flip it blue, unfortunately, is with a YT guy.
White guy.
And they're saying that, you know, there's a lot of people saying, oh, well, I prefer him over her, you know, for reasons that may seem obvious, but of course they're giving some other bullshit reasons.
Because she's a woman. She's a woman. I think last time Texas had a governor was female way back like about 1980 or 90s or something like that. I forgot her name. Last time I know that they had a female governor. Okay, because Governor Hot Wheels is fucking up Texas.
Yes, he is. I could say that.
Say Governor Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is. He's fucking it up.
Talking about Texas.
Yeah. So
Texas is getting ready to go home.
We ain't got too good of a governor over here either.
Thank you.
Unfortunately,
we got that dude that looked like he come out of the Western movie.
Unfortunately, Houston's getting ready to go home, folks. Unfortunately.
Well, yeah, he is because his health. They I watched someday
Houston.
A couple of people were talking about Donald Trump's health. A couple of doctors were, right. So did y'all know if you became a doctor with Donald Trump, you had to sign an NDA?
Wait, what?
Believe it.
Yes, you have to sign an NDA to be a doctor.
You become a what with doctor?
One of his doctors, a doctor for Donald Trump, a treating physician.
Oh yeah, because he got to control the narrative. If you say, look, old dude, you got like 57 days or something. He's gonna be like, nah, that's not what you're gonna tell everybody. You need to tell them that I'm in the perfect health.
Well, he said that Donald Trump said the doctor said that he's in better health condition than any other president ever. Dude,
he lied because he shit on himself.
Obama still out
there. 5-year-old.
Obama they're still playing basketball.
Then he farted.
No.
Uncontrollable.
Sound like my shoes better than yours.
Yeah, come on.
That's what he sound like, a 5-year-old.
You know,
a 2-year-old.
He wants to be Obama so damn bad. He wants to be Obama so bad. He wants him to be. Oh my God, he just wants to be Obama so bad. It hurts him, man. Because everything Donald Trump, that Obama had, Trump wants it. Because he always wants to have one up on Obama. Well, I did it too. Obama got rid of Osama bin Laden. He went and did the illegal and got an old boy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ann Richards, that's what it said. Ann Richards was governor of Texas, yeah. So now, everything that Obama has did and accomplished, he don't feel that Obama didn't deserve none of that. Well, he won a Nobel Peace Prize twice, and once he didn't know why he won it. He said, "I don't know why he won it because he's got peace, motherfucker. What you think? It's peace."
Well, you know, while you're talking about a Nobel Peace Prize, you know what they said this morning that the committee that does the Nobel Peace Prize said that old girl that gave it to him, she may have to pay that money back, and they're gonna take her prize, and he can no longer apply, or he can no longer qualify for the Nobel Peace Prize because once you get a Nobel Peace Prize, it is non-transferable.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think she did that.
So
go ahead.
She may have to pay that money back. She may have to pay that money back.
She got to pay that money back.
No.
She got to pay that money back.
No, wait, y'all. She never gave it to him. She was going to, and they stopped her before she could. She never gave it to him. Before they stopped her. They stopped her. That was 2 days ago.
I thought he had it.
No. She offered it to him.
I thought he already had it.
No. She offered it to him.
Oh, okay.
And before she could do it, because she ran her mouth too much about doing it, too much she's going to dedicate to Donald Trump, give it to him. I don't know why. We need to destroy your country. That form where Kiss had me giving that the elite Venezuela alone. No, he can't touch Venezuela no way because they signed the goddamn the wartime thing, the war something bill right there. So he cannot do that no more. They are not funding the military to go fight Venezuela or Greenland. Get the hell about it, Venezuela. Get them out of there. Have y'all noticed the United States can go grab anybody or assassinate anybody feel as a threat to the United States, but no other country can do our president like that?
Right. That right there.
So they say. So they goddamn say.
Yeah.
Well, Iran is like, fuck around and find out. They're up for the challenge.
That's exactly what Iran said.
They got a $40 million bounty on him. I know that. They said allegedly $40 million bounty. Okay, so
you know what I find weird? Trump's doctor saying that he's in perfect health, in my opinion, I would imagine that could potentially be criminal. You're giving Congress and all of these people misleading information about the man who is responsible for leading our country with sound mind. Okay, and you're basically saying, yeah, he's in the best health ever. I've never seen anyone healthier than him. He's perfect. When you can tell he's not. So I wonder, I haven't really done the research, but I'm just kind of curious because it just feels completely unethical. And it feels like if you're saying one thing about the president and it turns out to not be true, you're lying to Congress.
Mm-hmm.
I want y'all to go back and look at that video when he was being interviewed and they was talking about Iran threatening him and the people that support him. Watch how he pictured. He was careful with his words, and he had a concerned look on his face, like, I don't think they want to do that. Man, those motherfuckers don't care whether they live or die.
Well, exactly.
He did have a CAT scan done. He did have a CAT scan done on his heart around the 6th, and as soon as he had it done, he instantly regretted it and said that he's in perfect health.
Well, so I say this here. If he was in such perfect health, why the hell is he wear diapers? Why the hell is his ankles are swollen? Why the hell he shit every time he walk past somebody?
You can see that catheter. You can see the catheter.
And that's on the cardiologist website, not like random stuff.
Y'all see Donald Trump's hand, right?
Fun.
Y'all see his hand, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, left
hand discolored. I got a heart condition. Look at my hand, same way. From diuretics.
And see, he's also getting that shot because he has frontal lobe dementia.
You think he is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he would sleep up there when they was talking.
Yeah, so he got his days and nights mixed up.
Allegedly, I say.
You know, in a sense. That's why he's sleeping during the day.
Well, I found out some breaking news the other day, y'all. Allegedly, Donald Trump had a stroke last year. Nobody knew about it. His wife wanted his leg dragging in his leg.
I heard about that. Yeah.
That's why
I saw his. Y'all didn't notice his mouth leaning to it. Yeah,
but he cracked me up the other day because they were having that thing talking about the oil, and that dude got up and looked out the window, was like, oh, it's a beautiful view.
I said dementia, man.
That dude, he cracked me up with that one. I was like,
I'll tell you something. They need to really stop lying about this man. This man has been sick for years. When I met him, let me tell you something. He was saying weird stuff. I'm looking at like, what the fuck is wrong with this motherfucker here? You know, saying weird shit.
Like,
you know,
man,
he's always smelled.
Remember they talking about Biden?
He has on his hands on large doses of aspirin. Well, if you're perfectly healthy, why are you taking large doses of aspirin?
Yes,
he's not,
because he said he wants to blow the flow.
Aspirin to thin the blood.
Yeah, because he didn't want the blood to be.
I don't even see him. I don't think we'll see him in 2027.
I already said that. I said he's gonna make it through this year.
No, and it's gonna be his health to take him down.
Yeah, he keep getting sick, and they keep playing that junk off. You know,
remember
this man is shitting on himself.
Remember they talking about Biden? Well, Biden, he's too old, he's sick, he can't run the country. Well, Donald Trump is gonna be 82. He's gonna be 80 as well.
Yeah.
And in bad condition.
At
least.
And Trump turns 80 in June.
At least.
But let me tell you something.
At least Biden had enough nerve.
Biden did better than this fool.
Yes. Even in his old dementia, like I said, old dementia age, he did way better because nobody was worried about SNAP getting cut, insurance getting cut, FEMA getting cut.
Right.
None of that shit was getting cut when Biden was in office. Nobody worried about shit. And for somebody to sit around and lie and say that Donald Trump had a better economy is a goddamn lie. When the unemployment rate is sky motherfucking high right now. Sky motherfucking high. It's like inflation and shit. Okay? Inflation high and giraffe pussy on still stand on the brick wall. Motherfucker, they tripping. They tripping like a motherfucker.
I could tell you this. Hey, mash up. That scene when he got up from the table with the old people while they talking and he just go and walk like he got dementia, right? Well, do you remember at the beginning, before that, Rubio passed him a note because he was getting off topic and he said, "Oh,
Rubio passed me a note and he read it out loud. He wasn't supposed to read it out loud.
Nope.
I was
What did
telling
that
him
tell
get
y'all?
on task.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's hilarious, man. You know, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
Well,
And then
I
he just
can
got
drop
up
this
and
on
walked to the
everybody.
window.
My cousin sits on our panel from time to time when he can get up on here. And it's D-Man. D-Man's my family.
Okay.
All right.
And
yeah, we just found that out today.
Okay. Oh, wait. I'm gonna be okay.
Because he's shut up.
No, he can't be your cousin. You talking about doing FaceTime with the man, some erotic shit. So he can't be your cousin. Let y'all do their French kiss.
Oh, we didn't do nothing erotic. We was joking. We was just having fun. That wasn't none of that. No.
I don't joke my cousin like that. I don't joke my cousin like that. Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't know he was my cousin until today.
Oh, shit, y'all from Arkansas or Alabama?
Yeah.
No, I never did nothing erotic. It was a joke. We did not do anything. And when I talked to him today, we went back and we started naming off different people. And then when I pulled up the pictures and sent to him of my cousin, he was like, "That's my cousin too." So we went back and forth. He called his friend and stuff. So,
but that don't make y'all
yeah,
cousins.
we're actually cousins.
That don't make y'all cousins because his cousin could be married.
No. He's kin to my family. My cousin is my second cousin. Okay, we are family. So no.
Okay.
I don't do nothing with my cousins.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, I put it like this though. Lance, right? Lance said because Biden and them were transparent. Whether the Republicans that we talking about, Samantha, Lance talking about, yeah, he was transparent.
Okay.
Biden was transparent. We all knew it. Biden was, you know what I'm saying? Biden, if he didn't know something, you know, Biden never answered the question on shit. He never said right or wrong, or he just answered the question. Okay, that's how Biden. That's how slick Biden was. If he,
or he got that smile.
Yeah, he would answer questions and shit, and he learned that from Obama. Because Obama thought it a ridiculous question. Obama would not look at you with that.
Right.
He would answer. But so they
Trump can't look at you like that.
No, because he got to lie about shit. The man said that he is the greatest president ever. We have the greatest economy ever right now, under him right now. The greatest economy ever. Where? The man said,
something wrong with him.
The man said gas is down to $1.97, y'all. Where?
But I think the great economy moved to another country when he got in office.
Yeah, but y'all get this. Get this. I read this. Well, it was 2 days, and I read it again this morning. Donald Trump wrote on X. He said he was sitting alone in the war room all alone with his laptop halfway dead. He asked his supporter for $47. He said that he needed $47 because if the supporter don't help him, the radical left is gonna take over, and they're gonna brainwash our children, and our economy is gonna go back to the best thing ever. So he said, when you donate this $47, you're gonna Trump calendar. Good. I'm telling y'all, I was good this morning, man. When I read that thing, I had read it Friday night to make sure just what I was looking at. I had to go back and read it. I know this man must be out of his mind. He asked for $47. Now remember that he asked for $12 president. Yeah, but remember first he asked for $12 to get into heaven. He had to turn back around and so another $15 to get into heaven. So now he asked for $47 from his supporters. He emailed that to his supporters. Really?
Because he the 47. He trained the ICE agents for 47 days. Yeah, now he doing this for 47 days. And he's the 47th president. He's a 5-year-old.
I was tickled. He said he was the greatest president. That he was doing everything good. That when he was trying to get the Nobel Prize, he's gonna say he said that he ended 8 wars. I said, where? Where?
But you know, he really believed what he's saying.
Yes,
he truly believed it.
Ain't no 8 wars going on. What 8 wars? Ain't no 8 wars going on.
That's what I said, Mr. Man. What 8 wars are you talking about?
You can't stop
the
war.
ones in his mind.
You can't stop the.
He talking about the ones he's about to start.
He cannot stop the motherfucking wars going on in the United States right now between Crips and Bloods, Vice Lords and Disciples.
That's the ones that are coming. I'm telling y'all, he 10 toes down, or he stopped a war. He is 10 toes down, y'all. That man would not move off the a wall. That's how he said it. I'm looking what it was he talking about.
The war between war between common sense and goddamn losing your goddamn mind.
I'm not gonna lie. I have a lot of friends in other countries, and other countries are getting ready for nuclear, and everybody except for us are preparing.
Oh God! But how he's too much. It's crazy. I ain't never seen that like this in my life.
I've never
seen the Black Panthers ran the police off in Philly today.
Damn.
They standing on corners with machine pew-pews.
Right there.
Yes, the Black Panther. They ran them off today. Some police, yes. Okay. They're not empty-handed, and they're telling people to do arms. And they say get something like we got. I'm telling you, they're sitting on corners, but the police are running. They're scared.
Even Iran is trying to figure out how to get on our, strike on our soil right now. I'm trying to figure out how to say it without getting in trouble.
Right.
Say what? Y'all act like y'all scared to say war. War is not a motherfucking bad word. What are y'all talking about? They trying to come to have a war on United States soil. That's what's gonna happen there. And yeah, why y'all? Let these people take y'all conversation.
This kind is definitely happening on our soil. Yep, but other people are already evacuating certain cities and getting ready for it to start. They're preparing. We're the only ones not hearing about it and preparing.
Did y'all know that?
Why he stopped them from giving us information? He stopped them from giving out the red alerts, all these alerts. He stopped all of that because he wants us to get caught with our draws down.
And y'all better prepare if you're so comfortable to this damn TikTok shit. In a couple of days, this shit gonna be gone where you ain't gonna be able to see a goddamn thing.
So the fuck
and you ain't gonna get no information.
Right.
You ain't gonna be able to get no information. So
That's
enjoy
true,
while you
because
can.
we're trying to make it to where we see barely less and less of the people we do see now. I have to go look for them to be able to find them.
And who says who's not preparing? There's some of us that are preparing.
Oh, some already preparing.
Well, yeah, some of us
No,
that
wasn't a be all end all. I was just making a broad statement. People need to prepare.
Yeah.
Some people are just comfortable with this fake. They comfortable with this TikTok shit. They are testing the waters right now. You get flagged for every goddamn thing you say. You be like, oh, the sky was gray. Oh no, it was really blue. Flag. You know what I mean? Come on, man, knock it off.
Misinformation. The sky is not blue.
Right.
They will.
They playing games, man.
Okay, January 22nd, we're gonna find out what's really going on, y'all. Thank you, Rigario. We're gonna find out on January 22nd what's going on. Like I say, I'm gonna hang around for a while, but I already kind of know what's gonna happen, y'all. You know, they want to turn, in my opinion, they want to turn it into a right-wing platform. Okay, that's what they want to do. Spread that bullshit, right? And even after he's gone out of office, they gonna still try to spread that white-wing, we call it bullshit. Bullshit. That's all I put like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. So, so I'm not sure if anybody want to know the score of the game. It's going to be over with. New England 28, Houston 68. Yeah,
28-16. Yeah.
My team won. That's all y'all need to know. My team won. Michael's team lost.
Okay. So now, y'all, what we gonna do?
Who's the Broncos gonna play against next Friday? But next Sunday.
Oh, I don't know. One of tomorrow's game. One of tomorrow's game. All right. So my thing is this, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is this, y'all. If we got to live in this country with this man, I don't know why they threaten him now to impeach him over motherfucking Greenland. Why don't they do that shit today? Fuck, give him another chance. Start the impeachment process today.
Right.
Start that shit today. Okay?
Greenland said that they are not negotiating with us at all.
They already know that. And NATO said that. And like the lady said, and the NATO alliance is one for all for one. You touch one of us, you got to deal with all of us.
They all coming.
Okay,
yeah, all of them coming.
Like
and they all preparing. We have like the French and the like all them other people that's with Greenland have their nuclear submarines right there in the ocean. They're ready. They ready.
Yeah.
Like
they evacuating cities so they can get ready to hit us.
It's like your mama said when you're little.
You got one time to keep doing it.
One of y'all fight, all y'all fight. Okay? Your mama told you that.
Yep.
And that's how it goes. And NATO, they are family. Okay? And look, I can't get mad at NATO for holding the end of the bargain. I don't give a fuck who you is. That's as simple as that. United States needs to be put in check for real. We need to be put in check and humble. In reality, we do. Y'all let us know our place. Okay? We are no longer the power country of the world. No, that's China now. China made a deal with Canada.
Oh, hell yeah.
China made a deal with Canada a couple of days ago.
Yes, about their oil
And Mexico,
they're going to buy a majority of their oil
in Mexico.
from China, not us.
And they're going to create 404,000 jobs for Canadian, y'all, from China doing their trades with them. Mexico, I think it's going to create like they want to put us a plants there in Mexico. A couple of, you know what I'm saying? So they want to do that right now.
Wow.
Look at all the money we fucked off with the fucking terror.
Wow.
Yeah, and it started a long time ago because there was a lot of opportunities that opened in Africa for all of the minerals and all that other stuff, oil and everything. And guess who had an opportunity and didn't take the opportunity because of racism?
United States.
The U.S. The U.S. Yep.
So let me ask you a question. Even if Trump get out, say next week, 2 weeks from now, say if Jeffries come up, once he can reverse some stuff, but we still won't be considered the powerful anymore, right? Even if
we won't,
we straighten things out.
NFC championship game
because we don't have any more allies. We don't have no friends.
AFC
A
championship
lot
game
of
next week.
countries know. A lot of countries know that it is him,
not us. It's him.
Not Americans.
Right.
And Samantha, I was just about to say that. You are absolutely right. I think America has been spared because they don't want to do it to us. They want his ass out of there, man. That's just my personal opinion.
Threatened to unalive him. One country literally threatened to
Iran.
Like literally. It was
Iran. Yep.
They said they're not going to miss the target this time.
After him. They said they're going after him personally, not us. Him.
Yeah. And we'll not miss the target.
Him and JD Vance first they said it was him and JD Vance. Now they're going to talk to get both. I don't care.
Believe it or not, people.
Both of them, hell, as long as Stephen Miller is a part of that group too.
Tom Horn.
Yes, they really
believe it or not, people. This is what the situation is. Even with lives like this, there are people around the world that stop in and listen to this stuff.
Yeah.
So there are people around the world that know that all Americans are not these people.
Yeah.
So they understand that, and they're willing to spare the people in order to keep peace, and then
right,
because they know that everybody's not like that.
Everybody's not. I mean, they were very specific when they said that because they said the ASS word. They said they gonna him like they said him specifically.
Assassinate.
Yeah,
that's right. And not only him, they say in the people that's under him. They want all of them. They don't. They ain't say the American people. They want these people ass out of there.
Yep,
they know who they want.
Because you got to realize we have people from all over the world in these United States. Some of their family members live here.
That's right.
Yeah.
And they don't want to do it, but they telling you, man, you are pushing the envelope too damn far, and we're tired of it. They're tired of that guy, man.
To be that damn hated. I mean, I don't know how it feels to be hated like that.
But
that hated to where somebody wants to unalive you. Like, really? I don't know if he understands how serious this is yet. I don't know if he understands it until something specifically really, not that little fake when he got pew-pewed in the ear. That was so fake.
Right.
Because he should have been unalive, period. That should not have just nicked his ear. I don't think that anything nicked his ear. I think that was all a setup. It wasn't real. And unfortunately, with them playing games, 3 people, 1 person was unalive and two other people were injured. But I feel like this dude, until something seriously really happens to him by someone else's hand,
he's not going to take any of this stuff seriously. Even though he's being threatened, he's not taking any of it seriously. So he has to
He's untouchable.
Hold on for a second. He has on a super cape. He think he's Superman. That's the problem. He think he's Superman, and this is why he act like he got the Banner shield and he can protect himself. But you cannot walk around, cause problems.
Yeah,
and nobody likes him.
No, not at all.
Let me tell you something. He don't even like himself.
Yeah, if you reviewed every situation that he's been in, he had the opportunity to look like a hero.
Okay.
But instead he went the opposite
but he
way.
doesn't.
Look at Charlottesville. Look back even in Charlottesville. He could have said, "Yo, I denounce all of these people. Y'all need to stop it," and he would have been a fucking hero.
He didn't. And he thinks that there's more of them than there are of us, but he doesn't understand that that's a lie too. That's a lie. He tells himself that there's more white supremacy than there is, and there's not. They're all the minority.
I wish it was a way. I wish it was a way that we could take all the races out of the United States and all the blacks that voted for Trump and put them all on a goddamn island by their goddamn self and never ever return.
Epstein Island. Put shit on Epstein.
They always say whenever
damn right, y'all take your ass over there.
Whenever I'm on some of those MAGA, sometimes I be in those MAGA lives fighting for my life because I just am in there just going at them. And a lot of them are like, "Oh, I wish we could take all these liberals and send them off to their own island." I'm like, we'd be just fine. You guys wouldn't survive.
I know that's right. We would be just fine. They wouldn't be.
Because most you motherfuckers live down in rural areas in the goddamn South.
There's more of them, y'all. They really think that they're big and huge, like they're larger than the rest of us. I'm like, you guys really think that you're the majority, but you're really the minority. You're really not that big.
They need
put them all together, separated from the rest of this country, and see how big
and tell them
they
they can never come back again.
Standing there shaking.
Put them all on.
Can I tell you something? If you put all of them together, that's the only way they can spell goat, okay? Because they all can't spell it. They don't have a comprehension.
I just wonder, like, because they're like, you know, in a cult. I wonder if you put them all together, who they gonna be hating on? Because they like to hate everybody.
Themselves. Gonna hate each other. They're gonna turn on each other.
Yeah, no, they probably gonna turn down on each other.
No, they not. Y'all heard what I said, did you? Y'all heard what I said, did you? All the races and the black and Hispanic who voted for Trump.
Yeah.
They will catch hell.
Yes.
They will catch hell. And now
did you guys see that ICE agent?
They're definitely gonna regret their vote. They're definitely gonna regret their vote.
Did you see that one ICE agent who stopped the other guy and was like, "Where were you born?" And he was like, "Why are you stopping me?" He said, "Because of your accent." And he was like, "You have an accent
said, "You
too."
got an accent too."
I said,
"What the fuck is that?"
I heard someone say today that those people behind masks are foreigners.
Yeah, I believe it.
Look,
y'all. When they released that list of some of the ICE agents' names and all that stuff, how many his black and brown sounding names were on that list? You are on the wrong side of history being a part of this.
They don't realize that after they're done helping them, they're going to be the next ones.
Exactly.
Guess what color police officers they sent to Philly to address the Black Panthers on the corner?
Black.
Two black, and they was calling the Panthers was calling them sellouts and everything. Told them get back in the car, you're a sellout. They said black cops there.
Yeah,
to address the Panthers, and they sent them here with AKAs.
Because in their mind, they think since they so easy manipulated, they can manipulate other people that easily.
I want to say
thinking about them too. I'm like, where the hell are the Black Panthers? We need the old school kind of like.
Oh, they are.
They got tokens. Those are tokens.
They're the first I'm hearing of them.
Tokens are meant to be spent. Okay, tokens are meant to be spent. And if you are Hispanic and black or person of color, and you work with ICE, understand they're paying good money. I ain't gonna lie about that. Y'all, they started at $85,000 a year, and if you ain't never
I heard that was a fluke too.
All money ain't good money.
Did I say something?
I heard that they were supposed to be getting about $50,000 sign up bonus or something. But then what I heard was They only get 10,000 in the beginning, and they have to work the whole 5 years in order to get the $50,000. But I heard if they don't,
so they sold for $50,000.
If they do not make it to the end of the 5 years, whether something happens to them, if they're unalive or something else, they have to pay that $10,000 fee back. That's what I heard.
So they sold for $50,000 only if they make it to 5 years.
They're selling their souls for no reason.
Can I say something, please? Listen up, you guys. A lot of those people that are ICE agents, they're felons.
How many do you want to bet they're not going to make it to the 5 years because the government going to make sure they don't?
They're not going to make it. Midterm's going to shut that down.
They're all felons. Listen to me, you guys. They're felons that they're using as ICE agents. This is what I'm hearing.
January 6th, people. Jan 6 was there.
Bad Boys.
They are in there. You're right.
Cowboys,
you are. They don't really do
and you know what? They sold their soul for money to go apprehend their own people. That doesn't make any sense. And guess what? You're going to pay for that in the long run. Because at the end time, you sold your soul, and so did Donald Trump, in my opinion.
I do know that they are around here. The ice cubes are around here where I'm at and stuff. And I did get confirmation that if they come around my bar, I'm completely in my rights to lock both doors and not let them in. Yeah.
Well, did y'all know where y'all go back down? Did y'all know back during the slave trade?
What'd you say? What'd you say, Maddie?
Back during slavery. You know, the whites had some blacks lead them to different areas of Africa to show where people were at, and they would help capture them. You know that, right? So that's been going on for a long time. They get the little jigaboos, get out there and help them. Yes, sir, I help them, master. Just don't take my family. I help y'all. Okay, that's what they would do and stuff. Even during the time when slavery, when the United States and stuff, you had that Stephen from Django. You know, he all up under the master, like, it's him. Is we sick, master? How is feeling today, master? Is we gonna eat good today, master? You know what I'm saying? Those are the type we have right now. I consider those people the same way as black MAGAs right now and Hispanic MAGAs right now. Okay? They think that serving the purpose for them is going to benefit them in the long run. It's not.
It's not though. Yeah.
And they don't have to work the fuck up. Who the hell was that? It's like a little kid.
What'd you say?
Who the hell was that?
Oh, that was Epps. She had to mute up. Go ahead, finish what you're saying, Maddie.
So in other words, the worst kind of MAGA right now is a black one.
Yeah.
Like Scarface said,
the black.
Like Scarface said, it's in black folks in white coats to infiltrate a congregation. Okay, how you think know about the Black Panthers? They sent undercover black people in there to infiltrate with Black Panthers meeting and stuff going on. That's how they got Fred Mitchell and all them, right? That's how they got them, right? That's how they got him, because they will send a op up in there pretending he with us, but not really with us, but working for them. That's how it works. That's why you have to vet everybody come in there. All of a sudden, when they come up in there, you got to vet them out, okay? It took the Black Panther too late to find that out and stuff. And they disbanded the Black Panther organization because sellout-ass Negroes, buck dancers, Sambo-ass motherfuckers told us out, okay? Black Panther started the WIC program. United States government seen that shit. Oh no, they can't be doing better than us. How these thugs gonna be doing better than us? They hip the people out. Oh no, we can't have that. What they do? They started the WIC program. They started for federal level, right? But the Black Panthers started that, okay?
Yeah.
The Black Panthers also started the free lunch. They would stand outside from the schools and give out paper bags with sandwiches in and a little milk or something in there, and give them kids to have lunch at school. Okay, government didn't like that shit, so they took it over. Okay, so that's why I tell everybody. Blacks have done so much, and colored people have done so much, because Hispanics, when Cesar Chavez was down in LA, San Diego, right there, he was doing the same thing for the Hispanics. They were doing the same fucking thing, and people of color were doing this shit the whole fucking time, right? So there's nothing new that whites have contributed nothing to this, okay? Whites didn't start charging for college until the 70s, y'all. You know why they started charging for college in the 70s? Because they found out that the HBCUs, who couldn't get no federal funding from nobody, started charging a student like about $100 a semester to stay in school. White folks found this out. Oh, they charge them to go to school? That's why they charge to go to PWIs right now, because they see what the HBCUs were doing. Because up until then, college, if y'all know this, y'all know if y'all know this, But colleges are nothing but public schools. Public schools are free. Colleges are public schools. But when they seen that the HBCUs were making all this money from these blacks going to HBCUs, they decided we're going to charge too. Okay? That's the only reason why the PWIs charge for going to school right now. But they took it to a stream because you got to pay at least sometime $15,000 to $20,000 a semester now. A lot of people can't afford that. That's why they come with the grants and the scholarships and shit like that. Because we started something that they could not control. They think, well, we can't beat them, let's join them, but let's get more out of it. And that's how it went, y'all. Simple as that.
Yep.
And so when everybody gets
they also did it to make it harder for Black people to get education, to get higher education. That's why med school, law school, and all those type of programs are so expensive because they tried to make it unattainable for Black and brown people.
That's why when Black people go,
but they still made it.
That's why Black people, y'all notice, when they go to schools, get degrees, want to be doctors and stuff, you notice they always resort back to the HBCUs to get that to finish up. Most of them finish up back at HBCUs. Look how many doctors, lawyers, accountants, engineers, nurses.
All went to HBCUs.
Yes, what are they talking about? It was an article one day I seen. What I watched, I was looking at something, but they had 21 Black women as lawyers came out of HBCUs, all graduated. I'm like, damn. Then they show all the brother engineers sitting up there in their little suits, stuff, and Dapper Dan, everything. I'm like, ooh, they clean. And that shit make me proud,
That's
right?
where Kamala came from.
Yes.
That's where Kamala came from.
So I don't mind. You know, they can always try to alter the outcome, but they can never alter the finished plan. Never. We have never ever been held back. Even in slavery, we was never held back. Who you think taught them how to barbecue? Who you think talking about soul food? The parts of the meat they didn't want no chicken wings. All they used to eat was the whole chicken, but not the wings. They wanted the legs.
The legs, probably.
And the breast. They threw the scraps away. The pig. The one on pig, you had that motherfucker. What we do? Came out with ribs, pig feet, pork chops, pork steaks. You know what I'm saying? We eat everything from the pig, from the rooter to the tutor for real. From the nose to the goddamn tail to the feet. You got chitlins, pig feet, pig tail, pig ears. Come on now. But then nothing go to waste on a pig or a cow for slaves, man. We grew them herbs and the spices and shit. During the slave trade, women would go be African. They always put rice in their hair. They're just known for them to do that. When they got United States, they started planting rice. Right? Nice. They didn't know rice when the slaves came, y'all. Y'all didn't know that?
What?
They didn't know the fuck rice was. Till they started growing them. You know, they give the slaves their own little plot to grow their own little vegetables and shit. That it was. Jalapeno peppers and shit, bell peppers, green peppers and shit, carrots.
They
like
still
that.
don't know nothing about no seasoning.
Yeah, they don't, because they think mayonnaise and salt and pepper is the only ingredient is salt and pepper. That's the only seasoning they know, which makes me so mad. But then they hear now, oxtail was so cheap back in the day. What's the matchup?
Yeah, you ever
seen something mashup?
You ever seen them cooking and they be like, yeah, go ahead and season the chicken and throw it in the thing and it be salt and pepper. I'm like, really? Is that what we doing?
They don't even wash the chicken.
Just salt and pepper.
They don't even wash it. Look, y'all, whenever I take some meat out, whenever I'm ready to cook, I got a bowl. I put my meat in the bowl and I wash that shit down. I wipe my meat off. I clean my meat. And I ain't never seen nobody white cook wash their meat off. I'm yet to see that.
I wash my meat.
You wash your meat? Okay. So, you got
hell yeah. I'm not eating that chicken out the store like that.
Yeah, you gotta wash the goddamn meat and shit, and then you don't. Then you, for me, standard seasons you got to have before you cook anything is salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and
I got a whole shelf in my walk-in pantry that's nothing but seasoning.
And paprika,
and
them
herbs,
five you gotta have.
Herbs.
You gotta have them five to start out with. Now you got parsley flakes, you got all kind of seasoning shit. I got.
It's gotta be smoked paprika because regular paprika ain't nothing.
No, smoked paprika is what you do when you put on your rib. You put it in the oven. It give you that motherfucking barbecue taste on that motherfucker. Still, the smoked paprika. You got that sweet paprika too. Okay, that's really good too. But you got to have shit to cook with. White people, and I'm not saying all because Gordon Ramsay cook his motherfucking ass all out. That motherfucking white boy good.
You gotta have Holy Trinity too. You gotta have your Holy Trinity, your onion, your bell pepper, your green onion, all that.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
It depends on how
it's
you
rarely,
preparing it.
And what it's crazy about is that we as black people know how to cook, but there's a whole bunch of black people right now who don't know how to cook. Okay, the girls are born in the 80s out, and I'm not disrespecting none of them. I'm not saying all of them. But most of the women that are born in the 80s didn't know how to cook at all because everybody was strung out on that goddamn shit.
I'm a special 80s.
Okay.
Oh no, my daughter's
I'm a special 80s. I was born in the 80s, and I be scratching pots every time around here.
No. You hear what I said? You hear what I said? I said not all. Majority of them don't know how to cook.
Yeah, you said not all. I said I'm a special one.
Yeah.
I'm a special 86 baby.
So that meant that when they had kids in 90, 2000, they didn't know how to cook because their mom didn't know how to cook. I found out something that fucked me up. Did a statistic. Mm-hmm. There are more men who cook than women right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
More men outcook women now. The roles have reversed now. I love to cook. And when my wife outcooks me when she does cook. But she works, so I do all the cooking home because she doesn't have to come home and do no cooking. I do all that shit. Okay?
Yeah, so hard.
So because I love to cook. I don't want to cook for a bunch of motherfuckers. Hell no. I don't know cook enough for just me and her. And I make a look.
I like cooking for an army.
I don't. I don't.
I stopped cooking. I stopped cooking 5 years ago.
Why?
Home
cooked meals are the best nutrients you can get. Are the best nutrients you can get. I don't give a damn. I live by myself. Right. I'm still cooking.
And it's less expensive.
Yes.
I stopped cooking 5 years ago. My daughter cooked now, and I had to show her everything because I told her, you go cook. You get a husband, you gonna have to learn how to cook because your mama so ain't gonna do it.
Not really, because nowadays. Wait. This is not really because
Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Thanksgiving,
Christmas, all the time I cook.
I guarantee you, if your daughter met a man right now, 9 times out of 10, he gonna already know how to cook. Because men.
Yeah, but she doesn't know how to cook too.
But then what people saying. Okay, then I be trying to tell the young women all the time. What can you bring to the table that a man does not have? Because then every man I know, even youngsters right now, they know how to cook. They know how to clean their own house. They know how to wash their own laundry and shit. They know how to wash their own dishes and shit. They know how to grocery shop with a budget and shit. They go to work and shit. Okay, they got their own shit. So what can a woman really, be honest now, what can a woman really bring to a man that knows how to do everything he needs to do to survive by himself? What can a woman bring to him? Either she gonna be a liability. That's what I'm saying. Either she gonna be a liability to him or just gonna help him out, okay? It's just the one or two things. Either asset or liability to you. And if a man can do all this shit, he already knows his worth. He already knows his worth. So he gonna look at her like, if he asks her, can she cook? And she say, no. Well, right then and there, he know one thing though. He got to really like that woman who don't know how to cook and do shit but sit on and look pretty. He got to really love that motherfucker. Because that's a liability right there. No, that's real talk. That is a liability because if you got engine hurt, who gonna cook? Who gonna clean? Who gonna know how to manage money and shit right?
God, I know how to cook. Betty, Mr. Betty. One year, I think it was 2020 or 2019? 2019, I had to cook Thanksgiving. I'm gonna tell y'all, I got a big family, y'all. And each one of my families, they got different tastes and different things they like to eat. Okay. From pigtails, which my mom loved, from pigtail all up the meatballs, each one of my children have different things they like to eat. Do y'all know I stayed up Thanksgiving and cooked 11 different dishes by myself?
Yeah, well, I ain't doing all that. I cook everything for every holiday around here. Don't nobody bring nothing. Don't nobody do nothing.
I did that too until I said last time I told them
I'm done with holiday meals, y'all. We don't cook holiday meals no more.
I cook everything.
I don't do it no more. You know why? Because every time you cook something, motherfuckers come to your house with the goddamn come with nothing but the goddamn empty stomach and plates. That's
but
it.
Then they come and they be taking food home.
No. Before they even eat the food, they make the plate to go. I told them, no, you ain't doing it. I told them, I told Heartbeat, look, I told Heartbeat, give me $7. Give me $7 and you make your plate to go already.
I begged them to take the food because I ain't trying to have all that in my house.
No.
That's how they be at a cookout.
Listen, you know what I'm saying.
And all the food.
You understand what I'm saying?
Half of it going to my dogs. I gave my dogs a whole turkey.
Lisa, I'm gonna get the food away, but you don't come in my house, make your plate, and tell me look for a little before or ain't ate nothing yet.
Oh no, you wait till you're offered it.
Yeah, you don't just take my not charge it. Give me $7.
Give me $7. If you didn't bring none, you don't just take what you want.
No, that's gonna have aluminum foil over it. They still gonna make another plate to eat while they standing there. Right.
Yeah. How you gonna walk in and make it to go plate?
Already.
They do that though.
No, my mama used to do like that every year. She'll come with a bag full of stuff for work.
The only people allowed to do that to me is my children.
They might take.
No, the hell they can't. No, the hell they can't. You better eat something first before you do my make another, because you know we got other people coming over.
But I be sending my kids home with food that I put in the freezer for them.
Lisa, let me shout out. I'm trying to explain. You know you got more than just your kids coming over. So why in the fuck are you making a to-go plate right now and you ate nothing and we still got people coming over?
Right, that part.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because I always overcook. I always overcook.
But Lisa, you missed the whole point.
I cook a lot too.
Lisa,
Can I say something?
Lisa said it's justifying it. Lisa, can't nobody come this disrespectful to come into somebody's house to make a fucking to-go plate and you can sit down and eat your own plate. You're going to sit there and eat everywhere. Make that shit after when you get ready to go.
Yeah, and everybody else
I'm spoiled, and I used to go to my grandma's house and make a plate and leave without eating. So I feel bad now.
No, we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't.
When my mama was living,
I need to call my grandma and be like, Grandma, I'm sorry for grabbing food and running.
Listen, Lisa, my mama would call every Christmas before she left this world. My mama would have 7 different containers, y'all. I stopped her at the door working. I said, hold up, Rosa. One of them containers was, she said, get out my way. I said, you don't be taking food for nobody. How Judy put that in? She told me, get out of my way. You know that little old woman pushed me out my way and we and my kids did all, when she left my house, all container was full.
She would not. I told you, if my mama not, she wouldn't be coming to the next cookout. I'll email you.
Yep, that's right.
You know what?
I email you one. I'll bring it to you.
Yeah, I know, but man, at the time, I thank God for that moment because it was funny. Because she had already told me every year I cook her. Every year she got baked spaghetti, her own baked spaghetti, her own pineapple cake. That's her 2 things she wants for Christmas. So I cooked that for her. So she had that to take home. Everything else I cooked, she said, "Well, you know I don't like to cook, so all this food." I said, "Yeah, you're right."
Hey, y'all,
all this food, they ain't gonna take some. So yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, Sharonda wanted to say something, but we cut her off. Go ahead, Sharonda. I cut her off. Sharonda.
Okay, well, what y'all sitting about up here talking about cooking and stuff like that, right? So I taught all my kids how to cook. They all know how to cook. They bake too. And like during the holidays, we ended up cooking 2 different meals, overcooking, in the house. So when my family walk in the door, they already know what the deal is. Wash your hands, go sit down, we're going to pray, then we're going to eat. They come in, they went straight to the sweet table. My little cousin and them, and they start cutting the cakes. I said, what y'all doing? And if they used to doing that, people going to keep doing it. Regardless how you try to have structure, they just going to keep doing it regardless. Just get over it, y'all. Just get over it. No, I got over it years ago.
I'm not getting over shit. No. You don't come in my motherfucking door to make a to-go plate. You didn't set your black ass down and eat the food on the table yet. Fuck that. Fuck that. No, I'm not with that shit.
So I agree with Maddie, and I also agree with Lisa. I think Mashup said the same thing that Maddie said. Don't just come in somebody's house and just make to-go plates. It's disrespectful. Right. Now I agree with that. But I also make food for all that shit to get ate up.
Yeah.
I ain't harboring no goddamn food. I made it for you to eat it. I don't give a fuck.
And take it with you. Take it with you. Take it with you.
What I'm saying is this: is if you eat and everybody's already had their food and you start making it to go plate, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Right, but what I'm saying,
so you just said what I said. That's why I say I agree with both of y'all.
What I'm saying is this: if you walk right in the door and before anybody's even touched anything, you're already making.
I just said that. I agree with you,
bro. Listen, bro. What they are saying to you, bro, is this: is that I don't care who ate and who's gonna eat. I'm getting my food because I'm gonna eat later.
Yeah,
and I said that.
That's selfish.
No, Ralph.
I know that, bro.
Ralph, what he's saying is that how the person is thinking when they take their plate to go off top. How they thinking like I'm gonna fuck whoever ate. I'm gonna eat mine.
Before I started, if anybody heard me, I said before I started. Before I said it's disrespectful.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you.
I'm not arguing with what you're saying.
But I'm
just saying, that's that mindset that you have to get them out of. You have to tell them,
yes, sir.
Wait till everybody eat whatever's left over.
That's right.
Everything.
There you go.
You could take it in the pot that it's in while you're watching.
That's right. You can eat all this shit. Yeah, but let everybody get a plate first. Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I can stand that.
I don't want no leftovers. I want all this shit gone. Eat it up.
And another thing I can't stand when motherfuckers don't bring they don't even bring a goddamn paper plates to the goddamn thing or goddamn red cup. Don't bring shit.
And them are the ones that take the most plates.
Yeah.
They the ones that take all the goddamn plates.
Bring your own drink because I am not supplying drinks.
Have a trash can full. Trash bag full.
Let me tell you something.
The one that eat all the food up at your damn cookout is the one that brings sodas and plates. How in the fuck you just bring soda and plate? You ate up all the goddamn food.
Yeah. Better get a plate and drink a soda, mother, and be cool.
They don't bring nothing and eat up all the food.
Like, most of the time they be bringing the 2-liter sodas, huh?
No. Here's the kicker part.
We always make sure everybody has something to bring. We always have a list for everybody before they come and eat at our house.
Here's the kicker. This is cold shit.
I'll eat everybody's food. I definitely don't eat all my family food.
Hold on. Hold on. Can I say something?
Meditate.
They gotta go, goddamn. Y'all look. This is the kick. This is the kicker. A motherfucker don't bring shit and have the nerve to bring a motherfucker with them that you don't even know.
That part.
Yeah.
That part too. Yep.
Very true.
That happens.
And you know
you can't come to my house if you're gonna bring a friend.
And you ain't bring shit.
Yeah.
And you ain't gonna tell them no because it's fucked up, but still. But you should ask. You gotta ask me first. Can I bring a such with me?
Yeah.
I got a little friend. I want to bring it. That cool. Don't just
all my nieces and nephews ask the day before or the day before that. They never ask the day of, and they never bring anybody without asking.
Well, and see, that's if you look at the facts and you see that half of the time when somebody's house gets broken into, it's not the person that was invited to the house; it was a person that they brought with them.
Yeah.
They were scoping out the house.
And they looking around. Oh, snap. Oh, look at that! They'll be back. So when you have company over, you always tell them, yo, who you bringing, where you know them from, and how do you know them, and go from there. Don't walk in. Yeah.
Let me tell you something too, and then I understand people say I don't eat everybody's cooking. But you eat at a goddamn restaurant. You want to fuck back and cooking the McDonald's burgers and all that shit. So you eat everybody. No. So you eat everybody's cooking.
True.
You don't know about scratching their nuts back there, wiping their nose, sneeze over your food, but you eat food in a restaurant. You don't know. You don't know.
Can I say something?
You don't. When people say I don't eat everybody cooking, that is a lie. You go to a restaurant.
I think about that the next time I go to a freaking restaurant.
Eat from the restaurants where I worked at.
I'm getting both seafood if I go to a restaurant.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't go eat out everywhere because everybody ain't clean. Everybody don't wash their hands after they use the bathroom. Yeah. Everybody don't do food safety. Because when you are in that type of field, you watch the store that you work in and see how they handling stuff. There's 3 places I will not go back and eat at. Listen up, y'all, and don't go eat there, okay? So y'all will know that they nasty, okay? Longhorn Steakhouse, nasty. Some of the cooks in there, they go to the bathroom, come out, don't wash their hands, and just hop back on the grill. I'm telling you the truth, because I've worked there, okay? Wingstop, Some of them go in there, won't handle their business. Okay, Buffalo Wild Wings. I've worked in there. They nasty. Okay, real nasty. And the reason why I'm telling you this because I've worked there.
But Sharonda,
Okay?
I know people that work at Taco Bell that don't take that.
Sharonda, that go on in every motherfucking restaurant in the United States that you eat at. That
I was
goes
just
every every restaurant. You think about this. You go to a
Waffle
restaurant.
House.
Think about this. You go take me to go to Waffle House. They give you a fork. It may look clean, but that fork they've been in 1,000 people's motherfucking mouth before it got to you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I asked for plastic.
And they don't really wash them well neither because they just spray them off and stick them through the little thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you have a fork.
Some
You know what's the worst? You know what's the worst? Ice machines. That's the worst.
Yes, that shit is dirty than toilet water.
I get the containers already. I bring my own drink because I don't drink out of everybody's stuff.
I don't like ice anyways.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, the ice machine is that.
Wait.
That on the damn go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just thinking about y'all. You hear what y'all saying? I don't eat everybody cooking. I don't drink everybody thing. If you're in a goddamn restaurant and you got your own goddamn container, you know how nasty some goddamn soda machines is. They don't clean them tips them up all the time. Your soda machine. So y'all quit saying that y'all don't eat everybody cooking and don't drink everybody thing because we all do.
I don't say that.
We all do.
I hear you, Maddie.
We all do that.
I bring my own drink in my purse.
No.
Well, let me say it like this. My family cooks nasty, so if they bring food for the holidays, I'm not eating that nasty stuff.
If you knew how fast a goddamn ice machine creates bacteria, you wouldn't want that bullshit. They do it fast.
Yeah.
That shit word that you better off drinking toilet water, literally. And that's
why I don't. I used to clean them. I used to clean them.
Yeah.
If they restaurant, they can get moldy, so you gotta be careful.
If the restaurant is not cleaning them every quarter, you have a problem because the bacteria,
the bathroom sign is telltale sign. When you go to a restaurant,
it grows in there so
mold
quick.
can grow in there.
Let me tell y'all something.
And the worst places is bars. The worst places is bars.
Let me tell you something, y'all.
Yes.
I work at a bar. We lock the ice machine, but everybody gets to put their hands in there.
The telltale sign, y'all. When you go to a restaurant, I don't give a fuck what kind it is. Go to the bathroom first. If the bathroom nasty, turn your ass around.
I know that's right.
That's good.
Simple as that.
That's facts.
I did the maintenance. And I also worked there too. I did the maintenance and I also cooked. So I know what was clean and what was not clean. That's why when people would come to when I was working.
I'm a bartender and I ain't gonna lie, I'm the only bartender that washes my hands.
Ooh.
Yeah, because people don't wash their hands. People pick their nose and picking their ass.
But what do wait a minute. What do hands got to do with your mouth and nasty thing with your body?
Shit nasty.
Think what y'all just said. Wait. Think what y'all just said.
You know what's going on.
No. You said wash your hands. When your mouth is the nasty in your body, every time you open your mouth, some kind of fiber or some kind of germ or fungus go inside your goddamn mouth.
Oh, they make them wear. Baby, I wear a mask when I'm at work. That's why I work for myself. That's why I don't eat after everybody.
Oh my God.
I ain't wearing a mask. I want my pigs to do with my germs.
How many of y'all use the hand sanitizer at the grocery store? Before y'all grab a card. How many of y'all do that?
I do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me ask y'all a question.
I got wet wipes.
No. Let me ask you a question.
Wipes and I wipe
hold on. Let me finish this. Why would you use hand sanitizer on the goddamn cart? We're gonna use your same hand to look at cans and shit that everybody touched already and shit. You can touch this can, this can meat and shit. Everybody touched it already. So why use hand sanitizer if you're not gonna keep using it every time you pick up something in there? You know what I mean?
I use hand sanitizer after I leave the store.
No. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
So the grocery store here, Maddie, this is how it works for us. The grocery store here has hand sanitizer wipes. I wipe the motherfucking hands down. I wipe it all down. And then when I get through wiping that down, then I wipe my hands again because like you said, a lot of people done touched that already.
People grab shit,
you know what I mean?
Milk and all shit, and then put it back and shit. And then one time say, well, so
if
you're gonna do that, why not just put on some goddamn latex gloves?
A lot of the people in certain stores do wear latex gloves.
You could do that.
I'm allergic to latex.
Because it don't make no sense to me. And then all of a sudden, I don't never see nobody use no goddamn hand sanitizer that got the ATM machine. I don't never do that. I ain't never
I go on the inside. I use it at the gas station, at the pump.
It's the most dirtiest thing, and that's money. And we all pay money.
And ain't nobody using hand sanitizer on that.
Has hand sanitizer. Every vehicle I have has hand sanitizer.
So I'm saying it's just certain shit that people say that don't add up and it sound right to me. I mean, maybe I just think too far ahead about shit. But a lot of shit that don't sound right to me, it really don't. I see motherfuckers talking about some what the motherfucker say? Oh, for instance, this. A mother told me that they don't use toilets in public because they nasty. I say, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll piss behind a tree or shit between a car.
Good, that's extra nasty. Daddy, you're so funny. I got somebody that say that they don't even believe in using toilet paper.
No, that's real. That's real. That's real. That is real. Because and I tell you like this.
Look, ass just be sticky.
I know. It just be, but people, like I say, people say shit that don't make sense to me sometimes. I think people say shit because they heard somebody else say the shit. Because the two dogs killed me, like I say, is that I don't eat everybody cooking and I don't drink everybody's stuff. When you eat the goddamn restaurant, you don't know what the fuck they did in the restaurant. You eat anybody cooking, you don't know what the fuck back there cooking.
I agree with that, brother.
It could be a one.
I agree with that.
It could be a one.
Yeah, unless you work in them kitchen, you don't.
That's what I'm saying, and I was telling y'all which places not to eat in because I've worked back there and I see.
But that's in every restaurant.
But like Maddie said, all them fucking places like that. I've been cooking for over 30 years. All of them like that. The restaurants, the hotels, all of them like that.
All of them like that.
Some people just nastier than others. That's all.
Let me tell you, when I was cooking there, I made sure everything was clean before I wouldn't rewash dishes that was already washed. I washed them by hand because they wasn't washing them right. You could throw them dishes over there and they run through that machine.
Sharonda, the way you talking in, you supposed to work in a 5-star clean restaurant then that way. You ain't saying you didn't touch nobody food like that. You cleaned up the motherfucker goddamn. Then you tell us don't eat there.
I'm very clean when I cook.
Wait. But you told us don't eat there.
I did.
Wait, listen, I'm saying. Look, I'm saying, Sharonda, you said don't eat these places because you work there nasty. With the same thing saying you clean them up. So which one is it?
I used to work there, and when I see those dishes, when they don't clean them properly, I would go back. The stack of dishes I would get, I go back and re-clean them because I know how they just run through and don't make sure they extra clean. They wasn't doing that. Only thing they was doing was pumping out them dishes. The dishes was still dirty when I would get dirty plates.
But they should pay you double because you was washing dishes, maintenance, and cooking. Shit, they should be paying you double. And the bathroom too. Shit, they should be paying you triple time. Shit.
Hey, when I
was doing commercial HVAC, believe it or not, some of the cleanest places I've been to was some of the Mexican restaurants.
Yes.
They'd be the only place that pulls out. They pull out the stoves. They wash the ground and squeegee that joint in the kitchen. They were the cleanest places. Some of the worst places I've been to was some of the regular like franchise restaurants because they'll have like 45-day-old pieces of chicken behind the I'm serious. I'm not
behind the fryers and the flat tops.
Yeah, right behind the fryers and the flat tops. There'd be like desiccated chicken pieces back there, chicken breasts, old fries, old grease, nasty ass, garbage cans with like cakes of dirt on it. They're not in there cleaning, scrubbing it down. I'm telling you, the cleanest places I've been was some of the Mexican restaurants. I go in there early in the morning. They have like an inch or two of soap on the ground. Power washed everything, and the hood's clean, all of that stuff. I'm like, yo, they got their shit together. But that was only a certain amount of restaurants. Other than that, the like regular franchise joints like Bose and Max and these other cats, them joints would be so nasty, and I'm like, yo, this is just disgusting.
That's how they get their letter. That's how they get their letters. A, B, C, D. That's how they get their letters. So
mash up. When I was working in those restaurants, and I would be on the crew to clean. We clean Saturday night. We general clean every Saturday night. Man, I had the power washer. I'm washing all behind the grills and stuff and everything. We had power wash the walls, the ceilings, cleaned everything. We clean up the whole building when the managers come in, because I would lock up at night. It was 4 of us working at night doing that on Saturday night. Once the restaurant closed, we power clean.
Mm-hmm.
Go in the freezers, we get all the old food out, we look at the dates, we just start throwing stuff away and stuff like that, because that's what they used us for, was to do that. So when the state would come in, they wouldn't get shut down. That's why when them dishes, like people wash the dishes too fast and they come out too quick and they still be having food. That's why I take all my dishes and go clean them myself. I said, I'm not serving nobody on this, because if I wouldn't serve it to you, if I'm not going to eat off of it, why would I give it to somebody else? And I see some of them be being dirty. That's why I said, y'all better stop. And that's why the manager started making me one of them head people on the line. I said, oh, you need to go put that, you need to go wash that. Come on. Because they would get mad at me because I make them snap to it.
You know, the kitchen in a restaurant is supposed to be like the kitchen at your house.
That's
You're not
right.
supposed to smell food. You're not supposed to smell food when you walk in there. You're not supposed to smell old food when you walk in there. It's supposed to, like how you do in your house. When you walk into somebody's house, you don't smell a kitchen. It's supposed to be the same thing in a restaurant. When you walk through the swinging doors, you're not supposed to be smelling food or smell like dumpster juice or whatever,
That's
old
right.
trash or something like that, because then you know something's wrong. There's no way if I was an inspector that you would get an A if I walked in your kitchen and it smelled like food before I even open the damn refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something, Mashup. When they asked us to clean like we did, we finished cleaning at 5 o'clock in the morning, because it was we general clean. You know, when you general clean, you scrubbing and you getting everything done.
Mm-hmm.
Then you know the next day we were off. They came in, the state came in and went through, did they survey? We made we checked all the temperatures and stuff and made everything was right before they got in.
Yeah.
All the logs was done, freezer logs, refrigerator logs. My manager called me. She said, when you come in tomorrow, we got something for you.